Welcome back to Sekiro. It's time to wrap up this bastard. First things first, gonna see the last of the prosthetic tools I can buy. I can buy only one, so it's gotta be the Sabimaru.
And what does that let us do?
Kill things more powerfully.
Nice.
Simple buff.
Pretty much. The Lazulite versions of the prosthetic tools are just the most powerful version. It feels like they don't necessarily have a special ability. But I'm gonna have to get the last two in New Game Plus.
We did good enough.
But now it's time to take on the final boss. Fuck that stack of rocks.
Kuro-sama. 久しいな、巫女の忍び。見よ、不思議りのもう一振りよ。
健一郎殿。そのようなものでは、決してアシナの命運は変わりませぬ。狼よ。流因など誰の手にもあるべきではないのだ。苦労をかけるな。
脅威。参る。
Down goes Kuro.
ああ。しまいとしよう。
One last round with Genichiro.
Okay, but what if, like, you lose your other arm and then you have to go on a completely second quest?
God,
new
damn
adventure. That's New Game Plus.
Genichiro is almost exactly the same as the last time we fought him. Like the very last round of the last time we fought him. But now he has a second mortal blade, and it has a very big wind-up and area of effect. He has a couple other new tricks, but for the most part, if you fought him okay the first time, you can probably handle this.
Was that the new area of effect?
Give that big sweep.
That was nasty.
Now, I do badly, but I'm just going to pretend that my strategy here is to use up all of my heals so that the rest of the boss fight is more interesting.
I believe you.
Yeah, absolutely. What else would you be doing?
You stepped on the blade and it didn't matter.
Clearly the only deaths through this LP were the ones you showed.
And I think I showed all of them.
Oh, well.
Oh, the timing on that one was just bad.
It was hard to see with all the flowers, too.
And down he goes.
That can't be it.
No, you guys, you're not prepared for what the rest of the boss fight is.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think I'm going to hate it?
Oh, you're gonna hate it.
My raw guess for you, Jacob, is 20.
だが、流因がこの国を生かす。これでアシナの世は明ける。
Oh.
哀れな孫の最後の願いじゃ。わしはこのアシナを よみがえらせねばならぬ。故に赤炉。主を切るぞ。
参れ関野。
Okay.
So he grew a man out of his neck, is what I understood.
Yeah, so remember, the second mortal blade is called Open Gate. He opened a gate to the underworld and summoned young Lord Ishin.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, he opened a gate out of his shoulder and summoned this guy. It's like,
Now I'm going to make my dad fight you.
Grandfather.
Grandfather.
But Ishin, as you can see, is a 3-round boss fight, and Genichiro counts as a 4th. So the final boss is 4 rounds of the hardest boss in the game.
I hate it. You're right.
Thing is, Ishin does telegraph his attacks. It's just, they're not obvious. If you go him a couple rounds and keep an eye on what he does after each of his tells, you can put the pieces together reasonably easy. It's just you have to go quite a few rounds in order to beat this guy. He is a monster. He's called the Sword Saint for a reason. And remember, this is Ishin from the intro of the game, when he was a stone-cold badass.
I thought he looked familiar, yeah. Oof. It's huge. You know, this game is really good at making its combat look natural. Like, it almost looks like this could be not a video game, but just 2 people sword fighting almost.
Yeah.
Barring the fantasy elements.
Second round is where it gets tough. He pulls out a big-ass spear and a gun.
A gun!
Hey, Grandpa has to keep up with the times.
The kind of nice thing about Ishin, though, the one thing that almost makes him sort of easy to handle is he does a lot of stabs. So if you're good with your Makiri, you might be able to handle it. Like right there. That's a pretty obvious tell he's going to try to stab you. He does a lot of combos, but they're very predictable combos. They're often going to end with either a sweep or a stab. So as long as you can deflect, like you specifically have to deflect in order to end with a stab. But as long as you can do that, you can wear down his posture reasonably well. There are quite a few speedrun tactics to cheese him. I didn't practice them, and besides, doing it naturally is honestly more impressive.
Oh my god. That's a very good gun for the time.
God, the fact that he can just lug that thing like it's nothing.
Yeah. That's like twice his own height. Oh.
I'm trying not to let up on him, but when he backs up, that gives him too much space, and his posture goes right down.
I do like that that encourages you to keep fighting, though.
Yeah. But he has to keep fighting me.
That's the real fear.
This is definitely a boss where as long as you can handle him, you're going to get his posture down before his health. For a lot of bosses, it's been the opposite. See, with that combo, he often follows up the gun with the spear, and sometimes it's a Makiri. I think he got stuck on a rock.
That's your break.
All those spear swipes in a flip and he trips on a pebble.
All right, final round. What's it gonna do? He keeps the same weapons, but now the storm comes in, so he can get powered up by lightning.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious?
Like this.
Oh! That was kind of awesome. I'm guessing you can get struck by the lightning and get hurt.
No.
Oh, thank God.
You can only get hit with his lightning. He does do that too. But that's pretty easy to dodge.
When he started running towards you, I thought, alright, for phase 3, he just throws his weapons down and beats the shit out of you with his fists.
Now I want a From game where you play as like a monk and only use hand-to-hand combat.
I would actually play that.
That'd be kind of rad.
I mean, I want to play this too.
I got the timing bad.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. This definitely looks fucking ridiculously hard, and I'm sure it is. But it's not making me angry because it seems at least reasonable, unlike a few bosses we've seen in the past.
Yeah, he's definitely the hardest boss, but he's extremely fair. It's just, he's relentless and he's very fast.
Yeah, like the one that always comes to mind is Big Monkey Boy.
Yeah.
Because his attacks were just so ridiculous and barely choreographed. Telegraphed. I will never remember that between recording sessions.
Oh no. That's okay, I can handle it. That didn't even look like it was gonna be a stab, but okay.
If it was choreographed, it'd be different. And 1, 2, behead myself. You can't just really...
This would just be pro wrestling.
One more chance to redeem myself, yes.
Do it!
Down he goes.
Yeah!
Wait, hang on. Now down he goes.
Oh, okay.
Immortal. じゃあ、Sekiro。さらば。
Nice fucking job.
Unfortunately for Wolf, that activated another gate, and now a third person's gonna come...
Out of his kneecap.
It's really hard getting out of here. Oh, just under. Let's check that out before we wrap this up.
Anyway, now to backtrack.
It's not until you go up to that red light that the game actually ends.
Ooh!
Well, that's gonna be fun to use for New Game Plus, at least.
That's very convenient. If you die but you're resurrected, you'll be at the peak of your prosperity. Alright. But as you recall, we have 3 final endings, and we've unlocked the ability to choose between either of them.
どこじゃ狼
So we have a choice. Just give the dragon tears, give the tears and the Everblossom, or the tears and the frozen tears. This first ending is the Immortal Severance ending, and it just gives him the tears.
"おそばにおります」「竜の涙」
が生涯の忍びを虫たちをお願いできますか？これはやはりあなたが持っていてください。また新しい忍びが力を求める時が来るでしょう。
And thus the sculptor's bitter cycle continues.
Damn.
That one is easily the saddest ending.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's depressing as fuck. After all that, he just ends up being like the dude in the beginning.
Just becomes an entity of wrath. And no doubt we will eventually become the demon of hatred ourselves one day. So if you have something else you want to do, you can choose to not go to New Game Plus immediately. And you can go back here. You have to use the Sculptor's Idol in front of the temple in order to go to New Game Plus. Because there's not a lot left you could do here. Remember, most of Ashina is blocked off now. So I don't know what else there would be left.
Hey, you've damn near done it all anyway. You gotta love the confidence of this game, too. Like, as soon as you beat it, it's like, you wanna play again, man?
Well, that was sucky and sad. Do it again.
These next two are a bit more hopeful, at least.
Let's see, from software standards for a bit more hopeful, I can't imagine.
This is the Purification ending. This is the one that we had to go to that alternate Hirata estate in order to accomplish.
Ryu no namida. Saigo no fushi o seiba iitasu. 人として生きてくだされ。
That's not hopeful.
行かれるのですね。はい。私も人として懸命に生き、そして死のうと思います。我が忍びがそうしてくれたように。エマ殿にもお世話になりました。
I did say a little more hopeful.
Yeah, I guess if I had to choose somebody to live in this scenario, it would be Kuro.
It would be the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sekiro's already died a million times.
And our last ending is Return. This is the one that involved the Divine Child.
おそばにおります。竜の涙を。参りましょう、我が巫女。
九郎殿、今はどうか安らかに私の心にとどまってください。さようなら、みんな。私は行かねばなりません。我らの因果を断ち切るために。とても長い旅になります。それでも共に来てくださるのですか？
はい。
ありがとう、竜の忍びよ。九郎殿も喜んでおります。参りましょう。西に神なる竜の故郷に。
That one I think is, in the long run, the most hopeful, but it's also the most ambiguous.
Yeah, that might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's best case scenario for sure.
Wolf gets to live, Kuro is kind of at peace.
And if anything, the divine immortality gets to be returned, and it won't bother Ashina anymore. On that note, it's been pointed out the Divine Dragon Sword, that multi-pronged thing, is similar to the Seven-Branch Sword, which was a gift from the king of Baekje in Korea to a Japanese ruler hundreds of years ago. So the western land the Divine Dragon came from could probably be Korea.
Is this in any way setting up for a potential sequel later down the road, or...?
I don't know. The thing is, a lot of people were expecting DLC for the game, especially relating to Lady Tomoe, but nothing happened. Like, the game came out, it was complete, and From Software moved on. Like, they're on Elden Ring now. I have sort of thought what a potential sequel following from that ending would be like, and I frankly have no idea. The game feels slightly open-ended with its endings, but in a way that's like it doesn't need to continue. The game feels complete, and they wouldn't need to follow it up.
You know, I agree.
Yeah.
It ends in a way where it's still ambiguous enough, but still satisfactory, as opposed to you wanting more and, well, in some games' cases, getting a sequel would be the worst possible thing. So I think in Sekiro's case, as much as I would like to see more of it, I think it's better that it stays this way.
Yeah. I'd say this is, a lot of the times with endings, I feel dissatisfied either because it's kind of hopeless or something, or it's very obviously baiting a sequel and the story's clearly not done.
It's a cop-out.
Yeah. This feels like it's a well-rounded end.
I just saw someone was credited as General Manager Call of Duty. Like, what did they have to do with this?
I saw a division called Just Cause Productions or something. I was like, the Square didn't have anything to do with this. I mean, they publish it, but whatever.
Maybe their developer teams just showed up to walk in, like, and take a tour at From Software once?
This is what it's like not working under shitheads.
Wow, you guys have free agency and creativity? We're forced to do the same thing all the time.
Don't tell our publisher.
And don't tell our publisher, Activision. They're taking a hands-off for once. Like, Activision published this, and they didn't do anything else. Like, they actually let From Software do their thing. It's almost a shock.
Yeah, this does not feel like an Activision game.
I'm okay with Activision just writing their name on a project in a sticky note, as opposed to them actually getting involved in anything.
I think it's because Activision just published it in America.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, is it still published by Bandai Namco outside of America?
It might be, I'm not sure.
Is there any, like, reason why Bandai Namco didn't publish this game?
Not that I'm aware of. Let me look up the Steam page. If they didn't, my guess would be because they were busy making their own Dark Soul. No, From Software published it themselves in Japan.
Oh. I guess they have gotten that recognition that they'll have the ability to do that.
Maybe that's why Code Vein was Bandai Namco doing their own thing. They're like, we don't need you anymore.
As much as I do love Code Vein, I would say this game, Sekiro, is I would say it's a better game. It's one of those where it's like, it's not a game I prefer, but I would say it is superior.
It has more blatantly obvious artistic merit.
Yeah.
Code Vein does have artistic merit, but you have to pay attention. Code Vein is just extremely cheesecakey.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not the end of the Let's Play. We still have 3 more parts, mostly in New Game Plus, and also seeing stuff that I missed. Like, it's been pointed out that I actually missed some dialogue when we fought the Demon of Hatred. Like, we knew that that was a sculptor, but Wolf didn't. But there is a way for Wolf to know. So that's going to be in part 32. That's going to be the final part. But the next 3 parts, New Game Plus, going through it like with the Demon Bell active and giving Lord Kuro his charm so that I take more damage and the game is harder just to see what that's like. But next time, we start New Game Plus and do a quick run through of the game up to that first Genichiro fight, just to see what the game's like if you really want to go into hard mode. Actually, the second Genichiro fight. The first fight is right at the start of the game. And that would be that would be a very dragged out 40 minutes. Oodle.
I thought that said noodle, but with an octopus as the end.
Oodles of octopus noodles. Activision is a trademark of Activision. Really. Don't remind me.
I'm excited to see what else is out there for New Game Plus. Are you able to die 3 times, or?
I could die 3 times right now.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you can. Bullshit.